In a world of confusion, real men are standing up against the woke agenda. From redefining gender to undermining traditional family values, we're pushing back against the narrative that says marriage and motherhood are outdated. Join us as we expose the lies of wokeness and reclaim our values. This isn't just a culture war, it's a battle for the soul of our society. Subscribe now and join the fight.
How do you think women are so liberal?
You know, there's a lot of father issues there.
A lot of daddy issues, for sure. The biggest thing is this: more young women need to get married at a younger age and start having kids. The single woman issue is one of the biggest issues faced in a civilization. Yeah, we have more single women in the early 30s that are the most depressed, suicidal, anxious, lonely in America's history because there's a biological clock that's going on, and they realize that they're not going to be able to have kids, so they start to lash out on the rest of society by voting Democrat.
So date like you're going to marry, I guess that's going to be...
Well, yeah, just get married early. Like, reject the siren song of modernity and have lots of kids. Like, being a partner at a local law firm actually isn't that big of a deal. Having 3 kids is a really big deal and will make you happier. And it's okay to be a stay-at-home mom. In fact, we need a lot of stay-at-home moms. And a lot of women want to be stay-at-home moms, and we have miserable women because we've been shuffling them into a corporate wasteland when in reality a lot of them don't find a lot of passion or fulfillment in that line of work. And who can blame them?
Before the woke mob calls me a misogynist, let's get real. Encouraging women to chase careers over family has left them anxious, depressed, and more lost than ever. Maybe, just maybe, marriage and motherhood offer a bit more fulfillment than corporate ladder climbing. But who wants to admit that when it's easier to blame men or vote blue?
There can be self-defense with a handgun, and you don't need a weapon that shoots off like several hundred bullets.
Do you know the difference, though, between like a handgun and an AR-15? What would it? I mean, of course the size, but like when it comes to performance.
The number of bullets that come out of the barrel.
You can get an extended magazine, though, for a pistol as well.
I actually don't want to discuss the details of this because there are 6 lives that have been lost in the past 3 weeks, and I don't want to get into the details because it's important to remember that we're here to support the victims.
Yeah, but that's not what you're doing. This is a link for gun reform. This is for gun reform. You can't guilt trip me when you guys are the one politicizing an event.
Yes, self-defense with a handgun is fine, but mention an AR-15, and the wokies lose it. It's all about the bullet count, right? But when the details get tricky, suddenly it's about the victims. Classic wokie move. Push gun reform while guilt-tripping the opposition. If you're enjoying the ride so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. We're just getting started, and trust me, there's plenty more madness to break down.
I mean, I just don't think America can be called the most superior country on earth when people are dying because they can't afford medication.
I do. Yeah, for a couple of reasons. Not only because our healthcare is better than those countries. By the way, did you know that I'm Canadian? I was raised in Montreal.
Oh, nice.
So, the death rates, the survival rates of serious diseases in these countries, particularly in the UK, 7 times higher if you have a serious disease or being in an emergency room than it is in the United States. The wait times, depending on the parameters that you use, can be anywhere from 2 times as long to 4 times as long. The healthcare outcomes are not better in these countries. And by the way, they're largely beholden to us providing national security effectively for the whole world because they don't have to burden that cost. So not only do I believe that obviously our healthcare system is flawed, but not only do I believe that our healthcare system is superior to those countries, particularly the country from which I migrated, to Canada, to the United States.
So the debate unfolds when a wokie insists America can't be the best because of healthcare costs. Meanwhile, others argue that survival rates and shorter wait times prove the system is still ahead. But sure, blame it on capitalism while we carry the weight of global security too.
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good, thank you for asking. Free Palestine. Could you tell me a little bit about this march, what's going on?
You know what, I'm not an organizer, I just showed up to support, so I really can't say too much about it. I can say that I don't think that American imperialism should exist, and that's why I'm personally here, because I think that it's destructive for people abroad as well as domestically, and yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I have to ask, the DNC is going on, or about to start, so with that going on, does Kamala Harris have your vote?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No. I will never vote for genocide. I will never vote for American imperialism, not ever in my life. So until there's a candidate who is against U.S. imperialism, imperialism in general, and anti-genocide, I will not. And, you know, calling for a ceasefire and then sending $20 million or billion or whatever it was to Israel is not, you know, just not enough.
So, a Wokey protester rallies against imperialism while enjoying the comforts of the same capitalist system she condemns. Irony much?
Don't respect me, but you want me to respect you. You don't accept me. Oh, you've lost my respect long ago. You're a man.
No, I'm not.
Then what are you?
I'm a woman.
Are you?
Yes.
Were you born that way?
Yes.
You were born with female vagina.
That doesn't make me a woman.
On the doctor's
I
certificate.
don't give a the doctor's certificate.
I thought so. On the doctor's certificate, it says that you are what?
I don't care.
What does it say?
I don't care.
What does it say?
You have no right to ask.
No, I'm asking because you said you're a woman. What does it say?
I said I'm a woman. That's all.
What were you born as?
A woman.
Okay. So that's the point. You
Ah, the classic Wokey dilemma. Demand respect, but don't accept facts. Born a man? Nope. Just ignore the birth certificate and science. Who cares what the doctor says? It's all about feelings now.
So I had to jump on here to share with you all the real agenda just so everybody's informed. If you all get in this voting booth in November acting like you don't have any sense and we lose our right to love who we want to love, we're taking your man. We're taking your woman. Imagine coming home to your family house and I'm in your dad's recliner. I've smashed your mom. She's baking me cookies. I'm just petty enough to do it. Or your dad. Because I'm at the age where I can have both you, them, and your younger sister, Ashley, that just turned 26. All of them can get it. Huh? Imagine your wife, who don't want to be with you anyway, but society says she has, runs off with a to live her best life in a mansion with poodles. No worries. Huh? Trans woman, trans man, taking your whole family unit apart because you want to play. I just want to tell you all, that is the real agenda for the alphabet gang. Keep playing with us. You need to get in that booth and vote like you have some sense, okay? Our rights depend on it, and I'm not playing with you. You look up, and I got Barbara upside down. Now you mad. Keep that same energy. If I can't do what I want to do, I'm going to do everything else, okay?
So, an LGBTQ activist pops on to say that if you don't vote correctly, you might just find them enjoying your recliner and your spouse. They're taking your loved ones and living it up with poodles while you're left wondering where it all went wrong. Guess it's not just your vote at stake. It's your whole family dynamic. Who knew voting could come with such a dramatic plot twist? Thanks for watching. If you're ready to stand with real men and fight back against the woke agenda, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay strong, stay true, and let's take back our society together.